everybody, let's get started. We're going to start with your sit bones on the mat. Extend your heels out in front of you. Make sure that your heels are lined up with your knees and your knees are lined up with your hips. We're going to come up into a neutral spine, drawing the shoulder blades away from the ears. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Concentrate on drawing through the crown of the head and lengthening down into the sit bone, drawing your spine into a neutral position. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Two more. Inhale and exhale. We're going to take the spine into a C curve. We're going to round through the back, heaviness through the tailbone, lengthening through the crown, drawing the belly button to the spine. Inhaling or exhaling as you draw the spine back, inhaling as you lengthen into neutral. Exhaling. And inhale as you draw the scapula together. Exhale. And inhale. Concentrate on keeping your knees still in line with your hips. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, taking it into a half roll back. Exhale, creating that C curve through the spine, grounding the hips, energy through the heels. Come up and over with your inhale, lengthening through the crown of the head. Breathe into the back rib cage with your exhale. Exhaling, inhaling, and exhale. Articulate back up to a neutral position. Sink into a J curve through that lower back, leaning back, lengthening through the fingertips, and exhale to come up and over. Inhale, articulate to neutral. Exhale, leaning back into a half roll back. Keep those heels grounded and coming up and over. Articulate through the spine, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Articulating back up. Last one. Lengthening through the fingertips. Coming up and over. Articulate through the spine. We're going to take it into a bow and arrow with a half roll back. So we're going to extend through the torso, sink into the low back for your half roll back. Your left arm is going to rotate with your rib cage as you open up the arms like you're drawing a bow and arrow. And then you're going to return back to a neutral position with your inhale. On your exhale, rotate to the right side. Make sure you're staying lifted above the hip line so that we're only sinking and rotating from the rib cage. The hips are staying stable and neutral. So sinking back into your J curve, rotate the right side, lengthening through the crown of the head, and then exhale to return. Inhale. Exhale, J curve, ground the heels, rotate the rib cage, and return back to neutral. Inhale. And rotate, exhale. Inhale, neutral. Continuous movement. J curve. Exhale, rotate, lengthening through the crown. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Return back to neutral. Extend through the legs and find your neutral spine. If this is a challenge for you because your hamstrings are tight, you can bend at the knees. The most important part is that you're maintaining a neutral position for your vertebrae. So extending through the legs, we're going to take the arms out to a T. If you have any shoulder issues, keep the palms a little bit lower. Inhale to prepare. We're going to rotate from the rib cage like you're wringing out a towel. 2 exhales to the left. Rotate back to neutral. Inhale, lengthening through the crown. Exhale to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right. Notice that the ankles and the heels stay stable and the feet remain flexed. Exhaling. Inhale. The hips are staying in neutral. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale. Exhale, right. Neutral. Finish on the left. back to the center. Ground the heels, we're gonna roll down vertebrae by vertebrae until you're all the way down on your back. We're gonna wake up the lower back by doing some pelvic tilts. So just lengthening through the crown. You're gonna press that lower back into the mat. That's called an imprint. So imprint to neutral. Imprint to neutral. So you're just drawing your rib cage in, using your belly button drawing to the spine, pressing it into the mat. Avoid activating any glutes or hamstrings to make the pelvis rotate. Inhaling to neutral, exhale to imprint. Holding your imprint, draw your right leg up to tabletop and bring your left leg up to mat. So your knees are now in the same plane. Inhale, lengthen the fingertips overhead, continuously drawing the rib cage in. Exhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders as you're reaching past that hip line. Concentrate on bringing your rib cage to your hips versus bringing any tension into the neck. Inhale as you lower the head, neck, and shoulders, keeping the shoulder blades away from the ears. Draw the thumbs back. Exhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders. Energy through the fingertips. Inhale and exhale. Belly button to the spine. Inhale. Avoid letting that lower back pop. Remain in imprint. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Hold your imprint, hold your ab prep. We're gonna take it to single leg stretch. You're extending the right leg long, drawing your left leg back towards your chest line with 2 exhales. So 2 exhales, inhale to transition, inhale. Control the pelvis, so as your legs are moving, your abdominals are stabilizing. If at any time you're carrying tension in the neck, just lower head, neck, and shoulders and continue with the movement. 3, 2, and 1. Returning back to tabletop, we're going to take a double leg stretch, maintain ab prep, or rest head, neck, and shoulders. So we're keeping the legs in tabletop, we're extending wall to wall. Inhale, exhale, circle those arms around. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Belly buttons drawing to the spine, spine to the mat. No tension in the neckline, shoulder blades are drawing away from the ears. Last one, and exhale. Very good. Slowly lower head, neck, and shoulders to return down to the mat. And then bringing the toes down to the mat without letting that imprint release. We're gonna take it to bridges next. Articulating first, but we'll go through a whole series. So keeping the arms at your side, 0 tension in the neckline. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, start to roll through that lower back, articulating through the spine. Energy through the hips, energy through the knees as you squeeze your glutes, and then articulate back down to the mat. The tailbone is the last thing to release. Inhale and exhale. And slowly lower it back down. Make sure that you're evenly distributing the weight in your feet so that when you're pressing through the glutes, your knees are still staying in the same plane and that you're not favoring the inner or outer thighs. 3 more. Slowly lower it down. 2. Last one. Hold it up, we're gonna take it into pulses. So you're just gonna lower that back down halfway and squeeze back up. Lower it down and squeeze. Lower and lift. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Last one. And then we're gonna take it into marching legs. So you're holding this bridge position for your hips, but you're lifting one knee up towards the ceiling at a time without letting either hip drop. Slowly control it back down. The height that you lift your knee isn't as important as you keeping your hips in the same plane. So make sure you're really concentrating on squeezing that glute muscle as you lift the knee and lower. Lift and lower. Spine is in neutral. Ribs are drawing in. And return, articulate back down. We're gonna finish with roll-ups today. Extending the legs wall to wall, drawing the rib cage in as you lengthen the fingertips back overhead. Exhale to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Energy through the crown, reaching through the fingertips, and then you're just gonna stretch and hold towards the toes. Feel that activation in the hamstrings. Articulate back up to neutral. And slowly lower it back down vertebrae by vertebrae. Extend wall to wall, inhale. Exhale, rolling up. Energy through the legs, so they're still lengthening, the heels are still grounded. Feel the stretch. Articulate back up. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Belly button to the spine, spine to the mat. Reach. Make sure you're rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. And roll back down. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. And articulate back up. All right, thanks for joining.